maybe I have an idea of what I want to sing about, and sometimes I actually do it. But mainly, I just hit record, and I see what happens. And I see what I end up saying. And I hear what I end up playing. And it usually satisfies me somewhat. But when I try to be satisfied, it never happens. I'm a lot more able to be cool with myself when I accept that I'm flawed. And then that's when God really shows me what I'm made of. Showing me how to do something better with what's inside of me. It's so easy to curl up with it and think I'm some sort of victim. And if you're a woman, good luck getting away from this, especially if you're escorted to a psychiatrist. I regret not taking all those pills and throwing them at my shrink. But telling him that I was not going to take them anymore and instead smoke pot that was very, very illegal at the time, I feel like that was essentially the same thing. I was very honest. Like, hey man, I think I'd rather go to jail than be on the shit that you're prescribing me. I would rather trust a real drug dealer, okay? It's funny because my parents, they're convinced that you can't trust a real drug dealer because a real drug dealer could be poisoning you. I'm like, well, why would they do that since they want you to be a reliable customer? That doesn't make any sense. And I'm not saying it's not possible. I mean, you see what's happening with the fentanyl, right? But what people don't understand about that, because they're not paying attention to the timing, imagine that, is all that fentanyl wasn't in the weed until after they legalized it. They want everyone to be on pills, that's why they're legalizing marijuana. 'Cause it's not the same. It's really not. It's so lame, it's so lame, it's so lame, it's so lame. Every time I go to Nashville, it's all I smell. And I'm sure that's true of every major city. Whether it's red or blue. Everybody's a drug addict, and they're fine with that. It's true. Whether it's weed, or it's Percocets, or it's Ritalin, or Seroquel, or Prozac, or pornography. Everything's pornography. If you can yell at somebody that lives clear across the country and guaranteed you'll never meet, but you still get dopamine, I would say that's a way worse thing than anything that you could possibly be addicted to. But nobody will tell you but me. But you're not watching this. Why would you watch this? 'Cause it ain't bliss. I got a little too excited. Could you tell? Can you tell how excited I got? Yeah, so social networking is a way worse addiction than anything I've ever seen, and I used to go to a lot of 12-step meetings, so I've heard a lot of stories that were pretty gory. But at least they were interesting, okay? At least they were interesting. Like, watching your drug dealer get shot in the face, that's still a lot more interesting than this. At least you figured out that cocaine was bad, you know? It's like, people will never figure out that this is like the worst thing that they could ever fucking do, okay? Like, nobody is ever going to talk about this the way that yours truly will talk about this, okay? We've been talking about this for the past 10 years. Has it been 10 years? On the internet. 8 years, my bad. I mean, I've been talking about it since social networking came out. Just how terrible it was. How terrible it would be for society. You know, what it was going to do to society, it was just going to make everybody mentally ill. Maybe it's because I'm already mentally ill, so I could see this coming. But, you know, when I was a kid, I remember thinking, like, all they have to do is just convince people of what's normal. Because what's mental illness, you know? Does anybody know? Because you got all these people that are on medication, like normal people, boring fucking people that take pills every day. And now, like, their dick doesn't work. Their chances of having kids are a lot lower because they don't have libido. You don't think that's by design? I mean, I'm just saying. They don't want to get people like me. They want to get people like you. And unfortunately, y'all motherfuckers are gullible.